What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. Today it's episode number 12 for the Italian Grand Prix. Last time out, we were at Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix, a race that had a little bit of everything, including a safety car and an epic battle that came down to the wire. It was really, really good. I recommend you go back and give that one a watch if you haven't seen it already before you watch this episode. I'll put a link to that one up in the top right-hand corner of your screen. But today we focus on Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, the Temple of Speed. And our car seems to be in a pretty good spot. But before we even get to the track, we got a big issue to deal with. You see it on your screen. We got to try and re-sign Jack Aiken. All right, Jack. Let's get down to business, shall we? Okie dokie. So it looks to be the same as last year. You make a low risk, a medium risk, and a high risk. I assume that if you pay them more than their market value, they take the extra money and put it into their driver perks, just like they did last year. We're going to give them the low risk offer and see if he accepts it. I don't know why he wouldn't. Come on, Jack. Come on back. Cool. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate you being a team player. We'll get you up to speed. I believe in you. Right then, well, with that done, we have no money, which is fine because we still have our second driver. So that's good. We got him squared away for the rest of the year. Now we can focus on trying to get our weekly goals done to maximize our money and keep developing this car. But, you know, that was, I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried he wasn't going to come back and we'd have to hire some scrub. So that's a big relief. On the R&D side of things, we have been overtaken by Aston Martin, so we fall below them again. But we got a lot in the works right now. You see we've got a minor durability, a minor aerodynamics, 2 minor chassis, 1 minor powertrain, and 1 major powertrain upgrade, all in the works, all coming through in September. So by the time September's done, this car is going to be taking a big step forward, but I believe the AI cars and teams are going to be upgrading their cars quite a bit as well. So this is good. It's still a challenge, and I like that. So before we get out to Monza, it looks like we have a major powertrain upgrade, our ERS magnetic compound, due to come in, and we have a activity. So let's see if that comes in. Hopefully it does. And it didn't.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through.
Yeah, we were.
Failed quality control.
Unfortunate.
We'll need to tell a team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Shit! Well, that is unfortunate, but, you know, I've been very lucky when it comes to upgrades not failing. Now, this was a big one. This was a major ERS upgrade. We could definitely have used that at Monza to harvest ERS more efficiently and have it more available to us around that track, but it's not to be, and that's okay. So we'll get this thing going. We should have it in time for the next race, which I believe is Russia. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that we have the second best power unit on the F1 grid? I don't understand that. I went with Renault. They were the worst engine and the least expensive, but they have just absolutely thrown a whole bunch of factory upgrades at this thing. And that's why we have a rocket ship. I mean, it's wild. The Renault engine is really, really good. Let's take a look at the point standings as well before we head out to the track. Hamilton comes into this one now with a 48-point lead over Max Verstappen. We've got a tie for third between Norris and Perez. Ricciardo's 4 points back from them, and Bottas is 3 points back from him. Again, this fight from, I mean, third through sixth is 7 points. Throw Verstappen in there in second is pretty damn close. Alonso, Vettel, Yuki Tsunoda, Charles rounds out the top 10. Gasly, Sainz, we're in 13th with 13 points. Stroll and Ocon behind us with 9. All the guys with 0 points there. On the constructors side, Mercedes had a double podium in the Dutch Grand Prix, so they extended their lead over Red Bull. McLaren's closed in to within 18 points now of Red Bull, which is incredible. AlphaTauri, Alpine, Ferrari, Aston Martin, we're down there with 13 points against our name in 8th. Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Williams still a 0. Well, let's load this bad boy up and head out to the Temple of Speed, the Autodromo Nazionale Monza. I don't even know if I said that right. Let's do this. Italian Grand Prix. Damn!
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Yeah, let's.
Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow?
No, I'm pissed off, Claire. I made it into Q3 with a midfield car. Of course I'm happy with where I'm going to be on the grid. Are you stupid or dumb? Excited to be this far up the grid. It gives me the best shot at points. Come on.
How do you think this team will be feeling after that result?
I couldn't give two damns less about how they feel. They're looking up at me. I think they'd be kicking themselves if they didn't do better. Yeah, I mean, get good.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks.
Welcome back to one of only 2 countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula One World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations. And it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Joker, Sergio Perez, and Vettel, Sainz, Tsunoda, Leclerc, and Daniel Ricciardo. They've taken a grid penalty. Stroll, Aitken, Fernando Alonso, and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Ocon.
What the hell is going on with
and
this?
Nikita Mazepin, Latifi, Gasly, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Mick Schumacher and Max Verstappen completes the grid. That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's
Dumb
race.
game. Well, as you may have noticed, we took some grid penalties, but we're not the only one. You know, this car is an absolute rocket ship. It is so fast around here, and we qualified 5th again. 2 weeks in a row, I qualified 5th, and we take a grid penalty again. I took a whole new row of components. Our internal combustion engine was getting about halfway worn coming into this race, and looking at the schedule ahead of the races, there's not very favorable ones to start in the back. So I decided with the car that's as fast as it is here and as easy as it is to pass here, if you have a fast car, might as well just take it all. We're going to the back. Verstappen's back here with us. Gasly's back here with us. And we're doing the last to first challenge. Come on. It is going to be a one-stopper. No threat of rain or anything like that. We got to start on the softs because that's what we made it into Q3 with. We'll switch over to the mediums and drive our little butt cheeks off to the end of this 27-lap race. Let's get it. I'm only slightly concerned that it still shows me listed as P4. Hopefully we didn't break the game by taking grid penalties, but I'm following Verstappen to the front. Unless he doesn't go, I'm following him and his Honda-powered Red Bull all the way to the front. Seems like a good idea. We'll see. Last to first challenge. I hope I don't regret this decision. All right, here we go from the back. Let's do this at Monza. Oh, we're going to big send it. How are we doing, everybody? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'll take it. P16. +6 in the first chicane. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious. What the hell was that? I can't believe that worked. We're 13th. Oh my God. That was incredible. Well, that was an amazing first lap. I don't know, something happened to Giovinazzi. He must have had damage because he slowed everybody up, and now we're kind of in no man's land. That's okay. Well, we've been battling with Kimmy, trading DRS and passing each other. The issue is we've lost Jack and everybody else in front of us. So that's unfortunate. Easy, buddy. And it is allowing Gasly and Ocon and everybody else to close in on us too. So not being able to get to the DRS of Jack as we got through the pack was might be our undoing for the rest of this race.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Oh, caution. I don't know what happened.
Green flag.
Esteban Ocon's out of the session.
From the race.
Uh-oh, what happened? They were right behind us. There's a red dot very slow at the back of the pack, too. That must be Giovinazzi. I wonder what happened. Oh, he pitted earlier. That's right. Box this lap.
Got that confirmed.
These softs are pretty much dead. Time to get off of them, get to the mediums. Alrighty, here we go, boys. Need a big stop. Give me a big stop. We get onto these mediums. A lot of people taking to the pits as well. Those softs were dead. Very dead.
Complete, go now.
That was not it, boys.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Well, I'd say the undercut worked. I'd say it worked just fine. Oh, Leclerc's out. It's our rival. Another DNF for him. He DNF'd last race out at Zandvoort. Well, he got ass packed by Schumacher, but still. 2 DNFs in a row for our rival. I'll take it.
Gap to teammate behind is 6.9 seconds.
Nice. So here's the situation. I've lost Alonso. I'm trying to build my battery back up. Verstappen and Stroll are catching me. And when they get here, we're going to use their DRS to pull ourselves forward for the last little bit of this race. That's the plan. See if we can get Alonso and stay in the fight. All right, come on, Max. All right, we got a little threesome here. Me, Max, and Stroll. Let's see if we can use this to hunt down Alonso. Uh-oh. Is he going for it? No way. Oh, he got turned! Oh, he got turned!
Green flag.
Oh! Oh no, Verstappen and Stroll get together, and around goes Stroll. Oh my goodness. It all came unglued. Alonso's away. We're not catching him. Oh my God. Tough scenes for Lance Stroll. Now we're going to have to duke it out with Max Verstappen for the last 5 laps. Since we're not going to catch Alonso, I'm happy to fight with Max. This will be fun. See if we can outduel the Red Bull. To go. We are still battling with Max. Oh. It's a good thing this car is so fast in a straight line. Oh, he's pressuring me so much. These tires are about done. They are about done.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh boy. Go on. I'll take your DRS down the front.
This is your final lap of the race.
Come on. I want this P8, Max. I want it.
Gap to car in front is 10.0 seconds.
Oh, bold. Very bold. Bottas gets the win. Into Scary, we got it. All right, one more run into Parabolica. You can have the outside, Max. Oh, he ain't gonna take it. Yep, good battle, Max. Good battle, but you ain't getting me today. Let's go, P8. Yeah, what a battle.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
Woo! That was fun as hell. And he gets driver of the day. Bullshit. I beat him and I started behind him. What is that?
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
No, it isn't. Lando P3, that's good. Good for Lando. Oh, man. A lot to digest after this one. A lot. But Mercedes double podium. Okie dokie. Final results, Bottas gets the win by 13 seconds over Hamilton. Norris was not too far behind him in third. Perez gets fourth. Ricciardo, Yuki with a P6. Alonso pulled away from us to finish 7th. We come from last on the grid to finish 8th. Verstappen finishes 9th. So we started 1 spot behind him, finished 1 spot ahead of him, and he gets driver of the day. What? I don't get that. Gasly finishes 11th. Sainz, Jack finishes 13th. I think that's his best finish of the year. Kimi's in 14th. Stroll gets spun out after the contact from Verstappen late in the race, finishes 15th. Russell, Schumacher, Mazepin, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Leclerc with a second DNF in a row, and Ocon as well. Coming out of Monza, Hamilton extends his points lead, but that fight from 2nd through 6th is just so tight. 13 points separates them. Bottas jumps up to 2nd. Verstappen, Norris, Perez, Ricciardo, all right there. Then we got Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda, Vettel, Leclerc in 10th. Gasly, Sainz. We got a couple more points. We're still 13th with 17 points against our name. Stroll and Ocon both with 9 still, and everybody else with none. On the constructors' side, Mercedes starting to pull away now after another double podium for them. Red Bull only 7 points ahead of McLaren. What a fight for 2nd that is. AlphaTauri leads the best of the rest. Alpine, Ferrari, Aston Martin. We've got 17 points and the 3 below us without any. So overall, I would say that the gamble to take fresh components, go to the back, and race our way forward probably was a push in the end. I'm not sure we would have held on to 5th. I'm not sure that we would have done much better than 8th. Don't know, but to have that flexibility of fresh components, really with 0 penalty in the grand scheme of things, we're not racing for much more than what we currently have. We have the luxury of some strategies, some risk, and that was a risk, but it paid off in my opinion. But let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Was that a good risk? Did I screw myself by doing that? Let me know. I think it was an okay decision to do that, but we'll see what you guys have to say. We got the Russian Grand Prix up next. That should be a lot of fun, especially if all these upgrades come in. Knock on wood, RNG is good to me, and everything comes in there. But that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a thumbs up on the video. Really does help out a lot. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you around more often and in future episodes of this series. But for now, we'll leave it there. Get this car all prepped and ready to go out to Russia. We'll see you in the next episode.